I'm sure you all are doing perfect. So children, welcome to today's class. Our today's topic is Unit 6, Natural Phenomena, Air and Water. Stepping up, air, importance of air, water cycle. In this chapter, we are going to learn about what is air and what is water. Also, we will know about importance of air and water cycle. All living beings depend on air and water for their existence. Let us learn about air and water. So all living beings are dependent on both air and water. So we are going to discuss about air and water in this chapter. Air. Our earth is surrounded by a thick layer of air. This layer of air is called the atmosphere. Beyond this atmosphere, there is no air. So what is air? So if you see, air is everywhere. Our earth is even surrounded by the air, which is called atmosphere, and beyond this atmosphere there is no air in the space. तो बच्चों, हमारी जो अर्थ है वो चारों तरफ से एयर से फैली हुई है, या यूँ कह लो एयर से ढकी हुई है. ये जो एयर की लेयर है उसे हम एटमॉस्फेयर कहते हैं. एटमॉस्फेयर के आगे कोई भी एयर नहीं है. Composition of air. Now we will learn how the air is made. Air is a mixture of different gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. It also contains water, vapors and dust. We feel sticky during rainy weathers due to excess of water vapor in the atmosphere. Along with dust, germs are also present in the air. Smoke from factories, vehicles and other sources also mixes with air and makes the air dirty. So air is a mixture of different gases. We see or we can feel some oxygens, carbon dioxide and nitrogen in the air. It is also contain water vapors and dust in it, and also it contains smoke which comes from the factories, the vehicles, and it mixes with the air. एयर जो है ये कॉम्पोजिशन माना जाता है काफ़ी गैसेस का, जिसमें आप देख सकते हैं आपको ऑक्सीजन, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, नाइट्रोजन जो है वो एयर में मिलती है. ठीक है, इसके साथ साथ गैसेस के साथ साथ आपको वाटर वेपर्स एंड डस्ट जो पार्टिकल्स जो है वो एयर में देखने को मिल जाते हैं. स्मोक जो फैक्ट्री से जो धुआं निकलता है, व्हीकल से जो धुआं निकलता है, वो भी एयर के साथ मिक्स होकर इसे डर्टी बनाता है. Do you know mountaineers carry oxygen cylinders with them when they climb on the mountains? The reason for this is that oxygen level is low on high mountains. So when you go to upper areas like mountains, so you see there is less oxygen there. So the mountaineers carry oxygen with them. माउंटेनियर्स जो होते हैं अपने साथ ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर लेके जाते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि जैसे जैसे हाइट बढ़ती है, जैसे जैसे ऊपर चढ़ते हैं, ऑक्सीजन लेवल जो है वो कम हो जाता है. एंगेज. टेक द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. डैश इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ डिफरेंट गैसेस. ए एयर, बी ऑक्सीजन, सी नाइट्रोजन. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए. एयर इज द मिक्सचर ऑफ डिफरेंट गैसेस. एयर में काफ़ी जो गैसेज हैं वो पाई जाती हैं. आवर अर्थ इज सराउंडेड बाय अ थिक लेयर ऑफ A, smoke, B, air, C, water vapor. So you will mention air, option B here, because air is a thick layer of atmosphere. Now importance of air. Both humans and animals requires oxygen present in the air. Plants use carbon dioxide present in the air to prepare their food. Types, balloons and some balls work only when air is filled in them. Windmills work only when the air blows. The windmill is used either to crush grains or generate electricity. So plants and animals are based on, or you can say depend on the air, because animals require oxygen and the plants require carbon dioxide. Even tires and balloons need air to work properly. तो जो एयर है उसकी ज़रूरत सबको है. प्लांट्स को भी है, ह्यूमंस को भी है, एनिमल्स को भी है. ह्यूमंस एंड एनिमल्स को ऑक्सीजन मिलती है एयर से. जो प्लांट्स हैं उनको कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड मिलती है. टायर्स और बलून्स में भी एयर भरी जाती है ताकि वो अच्छे से काम कर सके. विंडमिल जो है वो एयर ब्लो करने से अच्छे से वर्क करती है. नाउ water. Water is one of the most essential things needed for our survival. Fresh water is used for drinking and cooking. A large part of Earth's surface is covered with water. This water is available in seas and oceans. This water cannot be used for drinking as it contains a salt. Salt water is used to obtain salt and generate electricity. The main source of water for us is the rainwater. Rainwater gets filled in lakes and ponds. It is also gets seeped into inside the ground. It is available as groundwater. We also get water from our use through rivers. So with the air we need water for our survival. Water is very important for us. We need water to drink, we need water to do different kind of works like cooking, bathing, washing, etc. So large amount of earth is covered with water, but that water is not drinkable because it is salty. So we get water from rainwater. It is drinkable, and rainwater stored in ponds, lakes, and it also goes down in the ground. So it is called ground water. पानी जो है एयर की तरह हमारे लिए एसेंशियल है, क्योंकि पानी हम पीने के साथ साथ अलग अलग कामों में यूज़ करते हैं. वैसे तो कहा जाता है अर्थ का काफ़ी ज़्यादा हिस्सा जो है वो पानी से कवर्ड है, लेकिन वो पानी पीने लायक नहीं है क्योंकि वो कैसा पानी है, खारा पानी है. तो हमें पीने के लिए जो पानी है वो रेन वाटर से मिलता है. रेन गॉज is an instrument which is used to measure how much rain has fallen in a particular area. So rain gauge is an instrument which is measure or which is used to measure the rain which is fallen on a particular area. Rain gauge जो है एक तरह का इंस्ट्रूमेंट है जो कि यूज़ किया जाता है कि किस एरिया में कितनी रेन हुई है. Different forms of water. Water exists in three forms. It exists in solid form as ice, liquid form as water, and gaseous form as water vapor. All the three forms of water are interchangeable. It means that one form can be changed into the other form. When we keep water in the freeze, it changes into ice. When ice is kept at room temperature, it melts and changes into liquid water. Liquid water on heating changes into water vapor or steam. When the steam cools, it changes back to liquid water. So we will learn about three states of water. Water's three states are liquid, solid, and gas. When you put the water in the fridge, it makes the water freeze and it makes the water in solid form like ice. And when you put the ice on room temperature, it melt down and it convert it into liquid. When you boil the water, it convert the liquid from liquid to water vapor. So three states are given here: ice, which is solid; liquid, which is water itself; and the water vapors, which is gas. Forms of water. In nature, water changes itself from one form to another with change in temperature. The process is called water cycle. So in nature, water changes itself to its states like through water cycle. Water cycle के through water जो है अपनी जो इसकी states है वो अपने आप में ही क्या करता रहता है, change करता रहता है. Water cycle is a continuous process in which water changes from one form to another. The water from the ocean, rivers and ponds get heated up due to the sunlight falling in and changes into water vapors. This process is called evaporation. The water vapors rise up in the air and come in contact with the cool air to form water droplets. This process of changing of water vapors into water droplets is called condensation. These water droplets come together to form the clouds. When more and more water droplets join together, the clouds become too heavy. Then these water droplets fall down as rain. This process is called precipitation. In very cold places, water droplets come down to the ground as snow. The rainwater flows back into the ocean, rivers and ponds. Sun rays again heat this water and the water cycle continues. So this water cycle कंटिन्यूज थ्रू आउट द ईयर। लाइक आपने देखा होगा जो वाटर होता है वो बारिश के थ्रू क्या होता है, नीचे आता है, फिर जो वाटर बॉडीज़ में जाकर वो मिल जाता है। उसके बाद जब वाटर बॉडीज़ में सनलाइट पड़ती है तो वो वाटर क्या हो जाता है, इवेपोरेट हो जाता है, और वो इवेपोरेट होकर धीरे धीरे कहाँ जाता है, वापस ऊपर जाता है, और वो दोबारा से एक क्लाउड बनाता है। जब ये क्लाउड्स हैवी हो जाते हैं तो वहाँ से दोबारा से क्या होती है, रेन होती है। तो ये जो साइकिल है ये चलता रहता है। रेन वाटर जो होता है ये फ्लो करता है कहाँ पे, दोबारा से ओशंस में, रिवर्स में एंड पॉन्ड्स में ये फ्लो करता है। फिर दोबारा से सन की रे इन पे पड़ती है, ये वाटर दोबारा से इवेपोरेट होता है और दोबारा से ये क्या करता है, क्लाउड्स बनाता है। तो ये वाटर साइकिल कंटिन्यू चलता रहता है। टेक अ ब्रेक, focus attention based, fill in the blanks. The water present in seas and oceans contains salt. Water vapor present in the atmosphere cool down to form cloud. The water that seeps into the ground is called groundwater. The water cycle is a continuous process. Ice is the solid form of water. Chapter cover up. Air contains many gases, dust particles and water vapors present in it. Air is necessary for living of both animals and plants. Water exists in liquid, solid and gaseous form. Water cycle is a continuous process in nature which involves evaporation, condensation and precipitation. So in this chapter we have learned how air and water is important for us and the वाटर साइकिल वी हैव लर्न इन दिस चैप्टर। इस चैप्टर में हमने एयर एंड वाटर के बारे में पढ़ा कि वो कितने महत्वपूर्ण हैं हमारे लिए, और साथ ही साथ हमने वाटर साइकिल के बारे में भी जाना। नाउ थिंक एंड आंसर बेस्ड ऑन NEP 2020. A, टिक द करेक्ट आंसर. विच ऑफ दीज गैसेज इज यूज फॉर ब्रीथिंग बाय ह्यूमंस एंड एनिमल्स? Option A, nitrogen. Option B, oxygen. Option C, carbon dioxide. So the correct answer is oxygen. Oxygen is a gas which is used for breathing by humans and animals. Which of these is formed when water is heated? A, ice. B, water vapor. C, smoke. So option B is correct answer. Water vapors are formed when water is heated. What is the name of the process during which water vapors changes into water droplets? Option A, condensation. Option B, evaporation, or option C, precipitation. So the process is called condensation. When we keep water in the freezer, it changes into dash. Option A, water vapor. Option B, snow. Option C, ice. So the correct answer is option C. It changes into ice when we put the water into the freezer. The main source of water is option A, rainwater. Option B, lake water. Option C, sea. So the correct answer is rainwater. Rainwater main source माना जाता है water का. Now B, fill in the blanks. Air contains water in the form of vapor. Animal and plants use dash present in the air for breathing. So they use oxygen. Third, water exists in dash form. Water exists in 3 forms. Water droplets join together to form a dash. They join together to make clouds. In cold places, water droplets come down as snow. जो cold places होते हैं वहाँ पे आपने देखा होगा जो water droplets होते हैं वो जम जाते हैं तो वो snow के रूप में नीचे गिरते हैं. State whether the following statements are true or false. Smoke from factories and vehicles pollutes the air. It is true. Seawater can be used for cooking. No, it is not true. It is false. Water can be changed into ice at any temperature. So it is false. Fourth, plants give out nitrogen when they prepare their food. It is also false. They give out oxygen. Fifth, condensation is a process by which water changes into water vapor. So it is false. Now D, answer the following questions. First question is write any 3 importance of air. So you have to mention 3 importance of air. Both humans and animals require oxygen present in air. Second, what is the difference between evaporation and condensation? So the water from the ocean, rivers and ponds get heated up due to the sunlight falling in and changes into water vapors. The process is called evaporation. The water vapors rise up in the air and come in contact with the cool air to form water droplets. This process of changing of water vapors into water droplets is called condensation. Now, what is precipitation? When more and more water droplets join together, the cloud becomes too heavy. Then these water droplets fall down as rain. This process is called precipitation. Fourth, describe the three forms of water. So, water exists in three forms. It exists in solid forms as ice, liquid form as water, and gaseous form as water vapor. All the three forms of water are interchangeable. It means that one form can be changed into the other form. Now, describe the water cycle with the help of a diagram. You have to describe water cycle here and you have to draw the diagram of water cycle. Now, out of the box, why does the atmosphere looks clean after rain? You have seen after rain the atmosphere looks clean because the rain washed through all the dust and all the smoke from the air. That's why it looks वेरी क्लीन. जो रेन है वो क्या करती है, वो सारी की सारी जो मिट्टी है जो हवा में होती है उसको वो क्या कर देती है, दबा देती है, नीचे कर देती है, उसे हटा देती है. इसीलिए हमें एटमॉस्फेयर जो है नीट एंड क्लीन लगता है रेन के बाद. क्रॉस लिंक्स. Physical media development. Some of the places in the world are prone to drought while some receive plenty of rainfall every year. Find out three such places in India where no or very less rainfall occurs and three places which receives heavy rainfall. Mark these places on the map of India. Receives no or very less rainfall, receives very heavy rainfall. तो आपको यहाँ पे कुछ एरियाज़ जहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा रेन होती है इंडिया में वो दर्शाने हैं और कुछ ऐसे एरियाज़ जहाँ पे बहुत ही कम रेन होती है जैसे डेजर्ट एरिया होता है. तो ऐसे एरियाज़ को आपने दर्शाना है जहाँ पे बहुत ही कम क्या होती है, रेन होती है. So children, I hope you understood the chapter very well. Now you will revise the chapter and practice the given exercise by yourself.